to another edition of the Bones of Advertising. I'm in the office with these two lovely ladies again, which means you're not in the office. What happens, mate? You need to start coming into the office, I think. And
Sparkle. No, I'm no, I think I've become institutionalized.
really,
I'm happy just sitting at home, just staring at my computer doing.
we'd like you in the office every now and then. That's what we'll say. We'd like to see you in here.
Well, I'd like to. I will make it my. I'll make it my business to be.
All four of us.
I think you need a cameo. Just like, just dance away.
I could.
Okay.
Is that your dance move? Is that your classic kind of? Was that you at Chase's back in the day? You know.
Chasers?
No, Chasers was my day, mate.
That's what I'm saying.
Those were the time they were born.
Please.
No,
I did go underage at Chasers once.
Oh, see, I was talking about Craig's little. Yeah, that move.
Cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box.
Yeah, this sprinkler back in the day.
Alrighty, okay, we digress just a little bit. So I've introduced myself. Your name, of course, is?
My name is Gabs.
And
Caroline.
And of course, that makes you
an idiot. No, that makes me John. I say idiot because there's something I don't understand.
okay.
I don't understand it. I want to make this a little bone. I like to pick the bone of. I don't understand. Confusion. Ads that confuse you.
Confuse yourself.
Okay.
Ads that confuse you. I saw come across my desk the other day the latest Axe commercial.
Axe. Okay, for the punters playing at home, JD. Axe is also.
Axe is links. So Axe is the links that appears in the UK, I think, or the US. I think it's the UK though. But let's play it, and then we can all scratch our heads together.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing, baby? You look mighty fine, I figured I might come your way and roll up on you with that golden ticket. Shawty, can I get your digits? Maybe we can kick it. Oh, babe, think I know what's next. Go double tap and follow that. She hit me with that text. She wanna know me more than just a homie. I can see from those emojis, wanna be all on me. Oh, wow, we can take it slow now. Tell me what you like, I take you where you wanna go now. How you gonna make them plans and cancel on the same night? Tryna take it forward, you more like a merry-go-round. Oh, wow.
Just wait till all my time is up.
Just wait till all my, just wait till all my.
Tell you want me with my time.
Smell irresistible. The new Axe effect.
Oh, wow.
Always do that.
Wow.
I love that. I love it when he's on the little barbecue thing. Just,
How good is he? The little sausage? Brilliant.
My favourite one is when he gets plucked by the lovely lady on the bus into the bus, and the bus yields to one side as well. I'm like, pure magic.
Or the grandma with the sweet potato that turns into the eggplant. Did you want to miss that one?
Oh no, I got that one.
yeah.
Whoa.
I saw a little eggplant emoji appear there. A little emoji, you know, there it was. I was genuinely confused, and I know that I'm not the target market here. So, you know, obviously, because I smell magnificent just on my own.
No body odor going on over there.
You'd still be captive to the Lynx effect, my boy. You'd still be like walking around, and they'd be like,
No, I gave up wearing scents. Like I'll deodorize every now and then, but I won't.
Hold on a minute. What? Can we just back up over that for a minute?
Hygiene.
Just every now and then.
Sorry.
Just every now and then for a little.
Yeah.
We're very much off topic here, though.
Yeah.
So let's rein it back in.
Run it back.
Oh no! Let's go. Let's get into personal health issues
Okay.
and disgusting personal habits. I'm happy to talk about those if you like.
Okay.
Sorry, I digress.
I loved it. I loved it. It reminded me of Chupa Chups. And I was all for it. I loved the transitions. I loved how playful it was. I think it was just really brilliant. And the shortcuts of it are just as good. Like the snippets that they take from the full story tell the story just as well. So I'm about it. I love the tune. I'm like, I really like it.
I agree with you.
Wow.
I for once, I'm
The
like,
naysay.
I like what JD put forward.
Okay.
Just this once.
Just this
Never
one
again.
I don't think JD even likes what he put forward.
Oh, no,
Well,
you're
yeah,
right.
we're not allowed to breathe, so.
I think I understand the strategy, but I'd be interested to hear Gabs' point of view.
No, I'm with Caro on this one. I love it. I don't know. It's just, it's an ad that brings me joy. I agree that, yeah, maybe the strategy or I'm not sure if it's too confusing for the audience, but just looking at it on pure entertainment value, I was just joyful.
And I think it represents the feeling that they're trying to sell if you would use the product.
Yeah.
Like it's this kind of world of just like lightness and happiness and joy and bounce. And I think it
Where you become a sausage.
yeah, but it's like it like thinking about it makes you smile, which I think is really nice because there's not a lot of ads out there that make you smile when you think of them. So
I mentioned
I think-
rich in cues. Like if we think of it strategically, there are so many elements to it. For me, the casting was brilliant. The actor is brilliant. I love him in it. I love his glasses. I love the fearless fly. I love the lady you mentioned. I love the younger girl that's in it. I love the way they turn into caricatures as well, like the animation style of it. I love the people on the bus. Like, I think there's so many aspects to it. And I think if you think of how you might walk through life, following on from Caro's point of what the resonance you're leaving behind with this axe effect that everyone else is being completely consumed by, for me, that really hit the mark and just made me think, I might buy that for the young fella. I reckon he might be all about that.
That's very, I reckon you've hit the nail on the head there. I reckon this is an ad directed at people who buy deodorant for their young fellas.
Yeah.
I don't reckon young fellas are going to watch this ad. I mean, I reckon they'll like it. I reckon they'll like it and they'll laugh at it, but I don't know that they will laugh with it. I don't know. I've got a captive 17-year-old in the two doors down, and I'll run it past him. But
true. I think, like Craig said, it probably speaks to the parent because if you think about the other links, and I don't know if Axis followed suit or if Axis is the main game and Links follow suit. If you think of their previous ads, it's all very sexualized. Like you spray on Links and the women stick to you. And it's
lady magnet.
And there was a guy, I remember there was a guy that sued Links because it didn't happen. So he was saying in your ads, you were portraying the fact that if I use Links, I will become more attractive, and I haven't. And I believe that it's time to me down the gun path. But anyway,
And he won.
I think he did get a payout. I think it was quite humorous. But
I think
it's
that's
definitely not as sexual as it was.
that may be the reason they've made this ad so that they could point to it and go, no, you see, it's a fantasy. It's a complete fantasy.
But I want to be a sausage.
Okay, is that a good segue for our links that may have been way too sexualized into our what the fuck were they thinking with this?
What the fuck?
Yes, Gabs.
Would you like to share with us the what the fuck for this week?
Oh, I'd love to. I'd be cautious about how I say it.
Go on.
We're going to use this Bachana.
This week's What the Fuck is, of course, Madonna's non-fungible tokens questions.
Yep.
The fact that you've laboured over the fungible,
Non-fungible.
the non-fungible assets is what we're talking about.
Yes.
Or asset.
Assets.
Yes.
So for those who have been living under a rock,
Let's put them up here. Let's show them.
here they are.
Don't put them over.
No, very bad product placement. I can't work out where it is. Let's put them here. Maybe.
Yeah, just there.
Yeah, how about you get one right here?
We'll put one here. Yeah.
No, please don't.
Sorry,
That'll-
sorry, Gab, sorry.
No sorries at all. So yeah, as you can see, they're quite graphic, and they've caused a big stir. And I think you said one of them sold for.
Or it's been big.
So they're live auction now, if
Not
anyone
bad.
wants to go. I think they're on Rareable maybe, but we can put the link in here too. if you want.
Jeez, where's the link going?
So there's 3 up, as we said, non-fungible tokens. So you own complete ownership of them, complete rights if you were to buy them. You could use them in any format you want to for any kind of advertising. Madonna has partnered with some kind of charity to do it as well. So the proceeds go to charity. The top of the 3 is currently going for about 385,000 US. And then followed by, I think the second one's maybe like 170,000 US. And I think they only launched a day or 2 ago.
Yeah, it must have been only
So they're going to get into the millions, I predict.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
it's an interesting concept to model your vagina into an NFT. Did I say the word? I could say vagina.
You can say anyway.
The vagina.
You know, you can say. Let's all say it. Let's all say it together and let's get through it together. Vagina. Vagina.
Vagina.
Fanny.
Vagina.
Fanny.
I love this episode.
Well, look, it's getting us to talk about vaginas and vaginal health, which I think
Vaginal.
I think it's very important.
I think it was
It's not like there's a tree's growing out of it.
Madonna does weird shit.
Yeah.
And it's not surprising. This is just another weird thing. And I don't know, it's kind of lost on me because I don't even know who the charity is. Like that hasn't resonated through. It's just kind of like
You're lost. You're just focused.
all I can see is
Tree.
full frontal vagina.
And tree.
She's famously explored these areas before. She was I think she was the first singer to release a tasteful nudes book.
Was it a sex book? Is that what it was?
Like it just like glorious photographs. The best photographers in the world.
Yeah.
And it was art. My God, you know, like I think she is a genuine. I think she's an artist.
Yeah.
I think she is. I think she's like Lady Gaga has famously said, "I'm not a musician, I'm an artist." I think Madonna was one of the first. I mean, it's in the grand tradition of David Bowie and the people who really were prepared to push boundaries. And anyone who's been to Mona has seen a wall of them, like just an entire. So good on. Sorry.
On the wall. Say the word.
Vaginas.
Vaginas, a wall of vaginas. Yeah. Sorry, I believe they are plastic casts of various vaginas.
Yes. I have been there and I've seen said vaginas.
I don't know if we'll be able to air this with how much vagina talk we put in.
Why not? Just a word. It's not as though we're saying.
I think that I love the story of the woman who's taken her son down there because she wants him to experience, like art that's a bit out there. And I think she referred to them as toilet plungers, which I think is going to scar him for the rest of his life.
Bless him.
Anyway.
That's all I've got to say about Madonna.
Full line, I think the fact that she's doing it for charity again and the money, it's not about her, although it is a little bit, but the money going somewhere else, I think is rock solid. And go, Matt, I mean, bless you. The people with that kind of celebrity power, and hopefully we find out who the charity is and it's going somewhere great, like whatever, domestic violence or something that's really important. And it would be great if that's where it goes and it has a big impact, because for her, it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's not nothing. It's her vagina, for God's sake. That's not nothing.
Like for her, it's not
out of her
it's not out of her safe zone, and she still looks stunning. And
No, I think you're right. I so hats off to her. I say, like.
So once again, if you wanting to bid, here is the link.
Yeah.
here's what that.
I've got so much editing.
It's glorious. But I think you're right. I think
Into another segment,
I think if it gets people talking respectfully about vaginas, I think that's a good thing.
yes, I think so too.
Lovely for the vagina.
Harmonics, my friend. It's
I want to.
harmonics. And now, are you
I've
going
got
to, or you're actually going to do some sounds, or where are you going to go with it?
No, I'm going to get out my mouth trumpet. And you ready? You ready? I've got a couple for you.
What's the topic?
This is harmonics. I'm going to blow my mouth trumpet. I'm going to blow my own trumpet. And you've got to guess the tune. Like,
Is it like music or are they themes from ads or what's happening?
have you been part of this podcast for the last 5 months, Caro? Like, this is a regular segment. We do this every week.
But sometimes we do like, just go. Sorry, Jenny. Just go. Like, do it. Go ahead.
Okay.
The flow. Peebo. More team.
14.
14,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. So
Hit him high, hit him low, hit him with the old Peebo, was Peebo. And
14.
Louis the Flow, okay, here we go. Taking you back now. You ready? Are you ready? Go back to your childhood. See how excited you get?
Three-way.
no, I articulated it better.
Okay. This one again, childhood memories. Australian.
Pixies nose.
The ghost too.
Yeah.
See, that is fantastic. I've got one more for you. Here you go. It's a something that someone said in an ad once. And I want you to tell me what the product is, because I reckon it's one of those that stays with you. Not the dart. It's not the dart.
Yeah, it is an insurance ad, and it is for.
No. Lots of people think it's the dart, but it's not the dart.
Yellow pages.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what
I didn't know what you were saying.
G-O.
No, because
It's
he's
not the dart.
going through the yellow pages looking for a part for his dart.
It's Go-Go-Mobile.
Triumph dart, is that what it was?
No, it's the Go-Go-Mobile.
Oh, that's
The
the
Go-Go-Mobile. G-O, G-G-O.
Oh, it's not the dart.
Oh, it's that. It was a great. There were yellow pages back when they had yellow pages. They produced 4 or 5 magnificent ads.
So good.
So good. The broken statue at the front. Not happy, Jan. Brilliant. Anyway.
Struggles to open the window.
Yeah. Like fat faces.
So good. Well, you know what? That is what we call another edition of the Bones of Advertising. We will see you again next week. Don't go changing.
I won't. You go.
Bye.